Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Now I'm on with the DC Camp Great Millstone, back for another video. First and foremost, call hello Yahweh, Shemi Awashab, Shem Dash. And once again, double honors go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of the Great Millstone who rule well. I'd like to also send salutations out to the fellow Akim that are out there on the highways and the byways of this earth, pushing the truth, trying to wake up the remaining hopefully elect. Alright, so here we go once again. This is a little short. I don't see this video lasting too long, but hey, we gotta go in. Once again, try as I might, but this topic keeps coming up every now and then. Boy, you women have royally screwed yourself. You really have. You look at the last 60 years, when it really got bad, from the time and all the tricks your zaddy, a lot of what's going on in our so-called community couldn't have happened without your help. With this, even before feminism was official. That whole civil rights era was, even you look back on it now, you can see how suspect it was. These devils had a plan all along, and you fell for it. And this goes all the way back to Genesis 3rd chapter. It's right there for everybody to see, for everybody to read. For those of you that, these scriptures, this Bible is somewhere in your home collecting dust. The sad truth about it is, don't you know our enemies, knowing who we are, what do you think they use against us? The way this whole system is set up, alright, they know Jake is not going to, with these preachers set up and all this was strategy on our enemy's part, on these Edomites' part. Everything to keep Jake from knowing who he is and knowing who your power is. Not necessarily in that order, but yeah. So he's more than happy when you keep calling on JC and all these other gods, Islam and Buddha and all this other shit. Oh, he's happy. But see, you fail to realize that with the Israelites on the scene the last, I can't put a number on it, on how many years since they've taken, really taken notice, instead of with that nose in the air, which that attitude really backfired on. But you can see with them, with the way things are going now, these people are scared, just like the scripture said they would be in Revelation 11th chapter. Alright, verses 7-8 on down. These prophecies, oh boy, they're shaking in their boots, so they know they have to move. Per Revelation 12 and 12, that whole chapter up until that point. It's talking about our people being a woman, Israel, and them being the devil. Alright? For those of you that haven't figured it out yet. So this is what's going on. They're coming after us. Alright? And scripture say you're going to know who are the Lord's people by how they're going to act towards us. Paraphrasing, of course. And you can see it with this just outright disrespect with this immigrant crisis, sending all this money over to people that, a war clearly they can't win when you're talking about Ukraine. And you people are so uninformed, you don't realize that it was Ukraine that attacked Russian-born people in that area. And that's why Russia did what it did. It was not what you were told. See, Wow, and I didn't want to get in that. That's a whole nother video, but you women, back to the topic. You women, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go ahead and roll this video because with your stank attitude, your hyper, what's the word I'm looking for? It escaped me. All this shit about you don't need no man and you can do it bad all by yourself and all this shit is coming back to haunt you. The number one, I believe that's the stat. I know they say the black woman is the most evicted. I believe that's how it goes. All right. So you've run everybody away from you, all because this devil told you to. Yeah, how about that? Now guess what? Do you think any so-called black man is going to be, all too willing to lend a hand after you done all this shit over these many decades? Sounds like Micah 7 and 10. And some others. Let's go ahead and roll this.
I'm sorry, but black women, some of us celebrate the most toxic things.
Yep.
Anything positive, y'all don't want to hear it. I told women to stop being hypersexual, dress modestly, have a little bit of class, and my TikTok account got deleted. This is my 6th tick.
Did you hear that? Because she was pushing that positive message to you all, which the scripture said, God dang it, I did it again. What did they do? Deleted her account, letting you know that this is part of her strategy. They don't want, let's see, what did I do? Let's see. Is it EL? Hold on. Let's just go with modest. All right, here it is. 1 Timothy 2 and 9. It says, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, not coming out here almost naked, with shamefacedness, which they surely don't have. Let's go with that shamefacedness, the opposite of what they do. What does it say? Modesty, reverence. All right. Downcast eyes, bashfulness towards men, modesty towards the Most High, awe, reverence. None of this. A sense of shame or honor. Is that the black one? No. Everything but modesty, bashfulness, regard for others. Hell no. Respect. Hell no. So you were conned in. Well, it didn't take much. I give you that. All right. In modest apparel and seemly guise. All right. Orderly. All these things are women are apt to love fine dress, dress with shamefacedness. Trent spells this word, that which is made fast, or honorable shame as okay, but sobriety, self-restraint, something else. And as a result of that, you've raised, especially the male offspring. Now you essentially got a bunch of, well, I don't want to say that, but you have a bunch of men out here that can't control their emotions. I was going to say something else, but I'll keep it clean. All right, or just flicker off the least thing. That's not good. It says the well-balanced state of mind arising from habitual self-restraint, which we do not have. All because of decisions you made. And of course you're going to blame the man. All right. So let's go back.
If y'all don't want to hear it, I told women to stop being hypersexual, dress modestly, have a little bit of class, and my TikTok account got deleted. This is my 6th TikTok account. I had 500,000 followers. TikTok account gone because I'm saying the same thing that this woman is saying. Y'all got me banned 6 times because I said stop using men for money and being promiscuous.
As BW women as a whole, as a community, I'ma just go off and say it since y'all act like y'all don't want to. We look pitiful. As a whole. We look classless. We look distasteful. And the type of women that we have representing us, this is the type of people that y'all give platforms. Then y'all get mad when they say something to trigger y'all. Notice that they don't never want to give BW women a platform unless we up there degrading ourselves, unless we up there being distasteful, being ratchet, being loud, being full of drama. That's the only time you will see BW.
Because there's a purpose behind it. All right, let's get some more scriptures here. All right, let's go back to, let's see. Where I started off. And this is why they like you. I'm glad you said that. This is how they like you. All right, it goes into image. Like a famous tennis player said back in the day. Image is everything. Proverbs 9:13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple. And boy, is she simple. And knoweth nothing. Just want to be heard. Just want to hear her own voice. All right. A foolish woman, or literally a woman of folly, especially manifested by such as art described. Clamorous, noisy. Literally knoweth not what, that is right and proper, and she doesn't. The black woman ain't concerned about that. She's concerned about pleasing self. She don't give a fuck. Alright, what you think of her, and that's, as long as she gets her way, and that's the thing with dealing with a woman, you have to understand, and Esau did it. She thought she was, achieving something, but he was playing her all along. This is the way you do with a woman. You wanted to be free from your man, your responsibilities? Fine, give it to her. That's what you do. And now, what you got like a buyer's remorse. But it's too late. It's too late. Let's get Proverbs 7:11. It says, she is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. And they don't. All up and down the neighborhood. You just, 5 blocks away, you know she's coming. That's sad. I was watching a video. The guy was talking about he was in a restaurant with his family and stuff, and they had the speakers, and the food was great, outstanding, service and everything. But he said it was like you had 2 black women right next to him in each ear. And he said he had to get his family up and leave. It's Proverbs 21:9. It is better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. And you wonder why people don't want to be around you. What? And you think about dating? Even marriage? Are you fucking crazy? Hell no. And you thinking you just gonna cast away your own men, and others will. First of all, this goes to prove that you're not a man. You can't do the same thing as men. All right. For the most part, the so-called black man, he pretty much got his choices. All right, because everybody sees you as the problem, and rightfully so. Proverbs 21:19. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and an angry woman. Let's go to that. Contentious. Let's see. Contentious. Strong's H4079. All right. A quarrel requiring the need. Okay. Strife. Discord. That's all she's about. But you notice she's not like that with the so-called white man. Have you noticed that? All right, let's keep on going. Let's go on down here. Strife. That's definitely her. Let's see. Brawling contentious. Who wants to be around that 24/7? Adding to your stress. You gotta put up with shit out in the world, and then come home, you can't get no rest. No, hell no. Let's see, what's this? Jeremiah 9:2. Yeah, this is, I'll use this one. This is talking about, Israelites in general. But it says, and this is Jeremiah here, it says, "Oh, that I had in the wilderness a lodging place of wayfaring men, that I might leave my people and go from them, for they be all adulterers, and assembly of treacherous men." You just add women to that. As King Solomon had said in Ecclesiastes 7th chapter. All right. And it says here, pasture though uninhabitable ground. So it's better to be in that situation than to be with these. Man. At the end of the day, most men, I say most, just want peace, especially at home. But no, as I stated previously, you want to do everything that our enemy told you to do, and whose household suffered the most. Wow. Wow. So it's always been a tag team against the so-called black man. But here's the thing. All right, let's go to, because you're going to find out, and you're finding out now, as a matter of fact. This is Isaiah 32. "A king will reign in righteousness." It says, "And a man shall be," as verse 2, "and a man shall be as in the hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock." And that should be an Israelite man. Shall be as in hiding place from the wind. And as it looks now, everybody with any sense is running away from the so-called black woman. Rightfully so. Who could argue? Now, supposedly, you see the error of your ways, you just want to just, you're going to have some simps out there, but anyone with even half a brain is going to say, nope, keep it moving. All right. So that's going to be it. Like I said, it's just, it's a little short here. Let's see some of the comments. I'm 38 years old, and I've been saying this for the last 10 years. And the degradation of our image has accelerated in the last few years. Happy to hear a black woman tell the truth. I'm 17 and I say this all the time. Because of this, never really fit in at school. Thank you, ma'am, and blessings to you. Thank you for this. I love you for your honesty. Thank you, sis. I got banned for this same thing. I hate that they did you like that, that when you are speaking uplifting facts, this is the world we live in. Again, letting you know, this is the image that they've been pushing all along. And they do it through various forms of media. But, that music is a big one. All right? At least it started. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Not only the disrespect of the black woman goes on with TikTok, but also with Hollywood. Yep. Being 60 plus, I have always felt this. I believe you. They don't want to hear the truth on certain platforms. They act as if it's really hate speech, but it's nothing but the truth. And yep, that's true. It's something we deal with all along, all the time. My mom and I was having a conversation yesterday about this, and she is highly disappointed in how women of today are carrying themselves and the people that they are supporting, especially celebrities. See, this again, this is our enemy knowing how to, what I said earlier, how to deal with us. And all you have to do is read Judith, the 5th chapter in the Apocrypha. But let's get this. Let's see. Hang on, I lost my train of thought. Let's see. That I'm gonna hate when I do that. Let's see. God dang it. What was I gonna do? Let's see. Let's go to Titus 2. Because you get on the men too, but we're talking about the women now. All right. And you know, actually, let me get this first, because you black women, boy, this is Ezekiel 16:44. Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. All right, now we can go to Titus 2, because that's the thing. You know, having these women telling them at an early age, you know, go out there and be a whore. And then when you got 8 babies, now you want to find that so-called decent man. And this system is set up to where they honor that shit. Let's see. The aged women likewise, starting at 3, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. Remember, we're under the curses. Deuteronomy 28:54. All right. To be discreet, chaste. Got a problem. Keepers at home. What did I read? In those in Proverbs, and keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. Complete antithesis of what you're reading now. That's what she is. And it goes into young men likewise. All right. But again, we're talking about the women because that's the big thing. All right. And you keep complaining about, well, what about these youngins? Well, you said you could raise them. You said you were the mother and the father, didn't you not? See what happens when you want to be disobedient? Yeah, that's why we as a people in general are in a position we're in now. All right? We decided not to follow the Most High Yahweh's law, statutes, commandments. Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. All right? So, yeah, that's going to be it. Like I said, I didn't plan to be this long on it. Yeah. Black women celebrate the wrong things, and they certainly do. 1 Timothy 5:6, I believe it says, she that liveth in pleasure is dead. Let's get it. I don't want to butcher it. 1 Timothy 5:6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. There you go. That's your queen. So, hey, with that, once again, I hope whoever views this is edified. As always, what we do here at Great Millstone, filter everything through the scriptures. All right, and know that, hey, time is very, very, very short. All right, as the prophecies dictate. And once again, I'd like to remind you about the power of prayer and fasting. So with that, shalom.